Hall 1 at Ibom Tropicana Entertainment Center in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Bush House, Nigeria returns with 20 questions. Thank you very much, members of the panel. Thank you very much, members of the 20 Questions Club. 20 Questions is a radio Parlour game, also on TV now. On it, you have a panel, sometimes 3, sometimes more or less, trying to get at a given object, and that they must do within the limits of 20 questions. Those objects are known beforehand, as indeed, by the mystery voice and the chairman, and of course, members of the audience. Today, ID James. ID James, also known as Hitman, is GM of Unuyo FM 100.7. He's not here alone, he's accompanied by Savior Ekwe. Savior Ekwe is the publisher of Newsfront newspapers. And of course, we have, coming from the parts of government, the Special Assistant to Governor Odomi Mandel of Akwa Ibom State on Public Affairs, our own, Raphael Edem. My name is Michael Bush. I am your chairman. If you are set, Mystery Voice, I am object number 1.
Rubber bullets. Rubber bullets.
Panelists. Vegetable mineral with strong human connection.
A place, Mr. Chairman.
Not a place.
A device.
A device. Not a device. Although in my mind, I'm wondering whether there is anything that's not a device.
Are you looking for an institution, Mr. Chairman?
An institution? No. 3 questions.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for a group?
A group? No. A group? A group? Okay. We re-baptizing him. 4 questions? No.
Mr. Chairman, did you say that this object is not an institution?
It's not. It cannot be.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for something that looks like a policy?
A policy. Yeah, policy. 5 questions now. Policy.
Mr. Chairman, is it an ailment?
An ailment? It could be, but it's not Nigerian ailment, really. 6 questions. It could be an ailment, you know. It could lead to an ailment. 6 questions.
Mr. Chairman, is it an happening? Is this object an happening?
An event?
An event, sort of.
6 questions. Whether it's an event? No, it's not an event, but it can offer traction during events. It can.
Mr. Chairman, is it an idea?
Is it
an idea?
An idea? Yeah, of course. It's an idea. Everything is an idea in this world. An idea. Please give them a round of applause. I think the problem really has been that since we started, they haven't had one round of applause.
So it's more like a sympathy stuff.
It's more like
you're giving it out of sympathy.
You're bribing us.
No, really. Everything in this world is an idea, really. Everything. There's nothing that's not an idea.
Mr.
Chairman, you said it's not a product.
I didn't say so. I said it's a product. If you asked me, there's no way you would have asked me and I would give you a different answer if you asked me about products. It's a product, of course. 8 questions.
How did you get it?
That's a good question. I could also go ahead and count it as the 9th question, really.
Mr. Chairman, it may look too early. Mr. Chairman, you can, since we have already almost lost out, I think you can give us a pre-lead.
It's early days, really. It's too early. It's too early. At 8 questions.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking at a radio and electronic media program?
That's nothing to do with electronic media. And we hope it never gets there. 9 questions.
Mr. Chairman, this object, is it destructive in nature?
It's destructive! 10 questions.
Can we situate this destructive object to African?
Well, before now you think that, yes, you always find it all over Africa. Perhaps they even made it for Africans, for us to destroy ourselves. But no, the makers are also putting them to good use. 11 questions.
Mr. Chairman, when we look at a destructive object, this destruction may go to human being, may go to animal or any other object.
So give me one. You can't drag me here, drag me there. Give me one. 11 questions.
Can we link it up to women?
Yes! 12 questions, panelists. Yes, 12 questions.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking at a chemical weapon?
Chemical weapon.
Okay, let's look at the word chemical.
Okay, I wish you had stayed with the other one. 13 questions now. Perhaps in its construct, in setting it up, there would be some chemical here and I don't know what how they made it, but I believe that there will be some chemical in its makeup. But the other leg of your question, perhaps would have helped you. 13 questions. Would have helped you more.
It's a weapon.
Yeah,
So, Mr. Chairman, can we establish that it's a weapon?
Yes, it is! 14 questions. You know, a weapon can be a knife.
Of course, sure.
Of course.
Mr. Chairman, is it a weapon that can be wielded by one person?
Absolutely. 15 questions.
Mr. Chairman, let's look at North Korea.
North Korea.
Yeah.
Aha.
Can we link up this weapon to North Korea?
I don't think this weapon. When you talk about North Korea, it's child's play. They don't use this one. They don't waste time with this one. 16 questions, panelists.
They don't waste time.
They don't waste time with it. It's something that you find in Nigeria. It's something that you find in Europe. It's something that you find everywhere around the world. It's something that can teach you sense if you don't have some. 16 questions, panelists. They're looking lost. It's good sometimes when they look
Mr. Chairman,
like
can we say that this object
they stop it on his tracks. They just stop him right there in his tracks because they know that now it's no longer time to play around. They have asked 16 questions. They have just 4, and we are home and dry. 16 questions, panelists. It's something that gives you a second opportunity in nonsense. When you, as I said, excellensify nonsense and nonsensify excellence, they can use it to teach you a little sense. They can use it to make sure they toe you. You toe the line. It could be like a whip. It could be like a koboko. You know, it's something that gives you a second chance. But it makes you feel a little stuff. You pay for some nonsense and then you come to your senses. 16 questions. 16
Mr. Chairman, is it one word?
Absolutely no. 17 questions. That's a good question. Very good question. and look at them. They provoke the applause for themselves. They take the applause. They instigate the applause for themselves. Okay? 17 questions. When you finish clapping, you come back and wait. You talked about policy?
Yes, you said it's not a policy.
It cannot be a policy. It cannot be a policy except its use. We can say that in Sena climes, deploying it, utilizing it, can become state policy, can become general policy, can become societal policy, so that
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for state of emergency?
State of emergency, 3 words, no. 18 questions. Something that is a product. I don't think that state of emergency will even be a product.
No, and it may not also be
So,
a
Mr.
vegetable
Chairman, you should
mineral.
withdraw that
So let's withdraw it.
State of emergency? Okay, because it's not vegetable mineral. Okay, I don't mind. So take that back. 17 questions. Absolutely. Sometimes I get so good that I even surprise myself. 18 questions.
Mr.
17
Chairman,
questions.
is this product, this idea, this device, so to speak, at play at any point currently in the US, the United States?
You know, ever since Donald Trump became president, United States has become another country. You know, it's become so volatile, so active, producing events and after. So I think it's possible. It may not be in the news because I mean this is the way of life for them. 18 questions. You understand? That should help you. It's not. This should be a way of life. You know, 18 questions, panelists. Can we round off? Can we end? 18 questions, panelists.
Come on, baby.
18 questions. 18 questions. They have their in-house meeting. It should be the last on this round. 18 questions.
What?
18 questions. What are you
Mr.
waiting
Chairman,
to
if
give
we
up?
throw in the towel, it would be too bad of us.
I think so too.
It would be good of you if you
Okay.
can give us the last lead.
Yes, actually, I think you should say it the way Ms. Nathan wanted it to say. If you throw in the towel, it will be too bad of you, but it will be good of me if I gave you the towel. Okay? Very nice. 18 questions, panelists. What are you looking for? I told you it's something that is a koboko. You know, most kobokos are too poisonous. They use it on you, you die. But this one, you have a second chance. I said so.
Mr. Chairman, is it something like a prison term?
A prison term. A prison term. In a very technical sense, in terms of, I use the thing on you, I rub it on you, you could go numb for, yes, for, I don't know how, it could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes before you come back into your senses. So it could be a prison term in that sense, not within the sense of a confine.
Mr. Chairman, let's look at
19
tear
questions.
gas, the word tear gas.
Tear gas. Tear gas. Okay, 19 questions.
I'm trying to think aloud, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Continue to think. 13 questions. 19 questions. 19 questions, panelists. Can we land? This is just round 1, so that we can go on to 2 to 3 and make progress.
Mr. Chairman, you can hit it so that we'll move on.
19 questions. Yes, hit it. Evangelist Ekpe, I come to you.
I was thinking aloud. I thought you act aloud. Actually.
Okay, but here we are. You have the time. You have some of you have given up, and you can do it. It could be.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for tear gas?
Wow. I'm not looking for tear gas. I've been looking for rubber bullets. They are rubber or rubber-coated projectiles, and they are not intended to kill. They are different from the metal projectiles that will send anybody to any grave. So, Mystery Boys, they lost that, and of course we do this to show solidarity for the people of Catalonia in Spain. You know, when the Catalans came out for their referendum, the people in Madrid, the people in Spain said no, and then rubber bullets were exchanged here and there. So, rubber bullets it is. Mystery Boys, they lost that, and we are so happy they did. Object number 2.
Presidential rats. Presidential rats.
Panelists, animal,
Human, Mr. Chairman.
not human.
This is your animal, Mr. Chairman. Is it a mammal?
Mammal.
Chairman, are you looking for domesticated?
No.
Is it domesticated, Mr. Chairman?
Domesticated.
I know we can domesticate a lion.
No, it's not domesticated. 4 questions.
Is it a wild
Domesticated.
animal, Mr. Chairman?
It's not a wild animal. That's a good question. 5 questions.
A reptile?
Not a reptile. 6 questions.
Mr. Chairman, is it aquatic?
Class?
Aquatic. 7 questions now.
Is it in the class of insects?
Insects.
Yes.
People will name everything today. 8 questions now. It's a lower form of mammal. 8 questions.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for a name for a group of animals?
A name for a group of animals. What have you really asked now? Because I'm wondering. Any name.
The idea, the word you're looking for, does it refer
to one?
To one animal?
Did I mislead you there?
Yes,
You don't
yes,
want to say whether the name refers to a group of animals or to one animal.
A group of animals.
Well, if it doesn't refer to a group of animals, I would think it would now be referring to one.
No. Wait, did you ask me group of animals?
I asked a group of animals. Yes.
Okay, group of animals. Group of animals. I just need to be on the safer side there. 9 questions.
That means we have to categorize animals now.
It's not in that sense. It's not like you say the what of fish. Is it a school of fish? A school of fish. No, it's not in that sense. It's just that I'm not looking for a duck, for instance. I'm maybe looking for dogs. That's what it means. 9 questions, panelists. I want us to pick up speed.
Mr. Chairman, the word you're looking for, does it start with a vowel?
A vowel. A vowel. No, it does not. 10 questions. 10 questions. The program is 20 questions.
Mr. Chairman, this group of animals you're looking for, are they edible?
Are you asking that to a Nigerian or to an Akwa Ibom person or to an African?
To an Akwa Ibom person.
To an Akwa Ibom person. Is that therefore to an Oron man or to an Ibibio man? To an Oran man. God forbid. 11 questions.
Mr. Chairman,
11 questions.
Does this animal you're looking for transmit disease to man?
Oh, yes, it can. Yes, it can. 12 questions, even though I would prefer it to be do these animals, because we have said that
Animals.
yes, they are groups. Yes. 12 questions.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes. Aha. Those ones are mammals.
Oh, okay.
13
So
questions.
let's
Mr.
withdraw
Chairman,
this one.
we know that rats of recent.
We asked Mr. Chairman if it's a quadruped, and he said no.
Okay.
And a quadruped is an animal that has 4
Yes.
Legs. I know.
Okay.
I know.
So that leaves
Okay, that
rats.
means
as
Yeah,
well.
rats.
Oh, rats have 4 legs?
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for rats?
Yes, I'm looking for rats. I'm looking for rats. Bad news. 14 questions.
Mr. Chairman, are you
The
looking
party has
for
not ended.
rodents?
Rodents. Yes, rodents are names for rats. So rodents.
Mr.
Rats.
Chairman, are you looking for a species of rats?
I'm not looking for a species of rats. Believe me, I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. 15 questions.
Mr. Chairman, even
Well?
though I don't know, because from one angle it could be before.
Oh no. Well, don't worry. 15 questions, panelists. What do you think to say to the chairman? 15 questions. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You have it. Okay, come on with it. 15 questions. Come on with it.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for good calabash?
You know, panelists.
No, Mr. Chairman,
No,
that's
no,
not
let him
plural.
explain,
That can't be a plural.
No, Okon Calabas.
No.
I'm surprised as Nigerians, you don't know that all rats are equal, but some are more equal than others.
But Mr. Chairman, what you're looking for rats is part of this the name given to you by the mystery voice.
Given to me.
By the mystery
They
voice.
say the name given to me, as if I'm the one bearing the name. 16 questions.
Mr. Chairman, does this have any political connotation?
Yes, it has! Yes, it has! 17 questions. We're talking about political rats.
Are you looking for Asurok rats?
Asorok rats.
Also rats.
Aso rats. Oh, they are also Aso rats. No, we're not looking for Aso rats.
But is it related? Is it related?
Very related, very related.
Mr. Chairman,
19 questions. 19 questions.
Mr. Chairman,
19
for
questions.
presidential rats.
I just want to thank you a great deal, members of the audience, and indeed the panelists. Great program there. I don't know when, as Nigerians, would ever be able to delete that memory. that a presidential spokesman, somebody paid to make sure you can accentuate, you can protect the image of the presidency, the image of our country, would turn around all of 360 degrees to smear it. Gaba Shehu, this is for you. Presidential rats. Mystery boys, they got that just as they came very close to the first one. Now I'm turning to you for object number 3. Mystery boys.
Singleton. Singleton.
Panelists. Abstract.
Now, Mr. Chairman.
Noun.
One word.
Not one word.
Not one word.
Human attribute.
Human attribute. 3 questions.
Mr. Chairman, 2 words.
2 words. 4 questions.
Start with a vowel. Start with a vowel.
What is between you and vowels?
Does this word, Mr. Chairman, start with a vowel?
No.
Mr. Chairman, is it
5
virtuous?
questions.
Is it virtuous?
Virtuous. Depending on who you are. Depending on who you are. To you, to me, to the poor Nigerians, it could be virtuous. But I'm not sure it will be so to members of the political class. 6 questions.
Okay, so Mr. Chairman, this word as it is, can we say that it is here because of politics?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Mr. Chairman, the way we play politics in Nigeria may be different from that of other parts of the world. Can we say, I'm coming, sir. Can we say that this object is here because of Nigerian politics?
Yes, because of Nigeria. 8 questions.
Let's look at winner takes it all. Can we situate this word around the compound word?
The cry for it, the appeal for it is situated in the winner takes it all mentality that we have. Yes, I give it to you. 9 questions.
Mr. Chairman, the word you're looking for, has it anything to do with the current restructuring debate?
Well,
The call for restructuring.
yes, it has. You would not, nobody has mentioned this, but it should be a huge part of whatever things we're trying to do to make Nigeria good. So I give it to you. 10 questions.
Mr. Chairman, if you look at true federalism.
True federalism. What exactly does true federalism mean? You know, Nigerians will ban the words a great deal. Well, it has nothing to do with that. 11 questions. This one has something to do with the essence of politics, with the essence of leadership. You know, I remember Pastor Eddie James asking about how we have problems with people, you know, the winner taking everything and all of that. So this one is that. And sit-tightism, you know, the fact that you're in office and all of that.
Mr. Chairman, can we link this object you are looking for to the legislature?
Yes. Before this object can see the light of day in Nigeria, it must have the legislative say so. It must have legislative backing fully. Without it, no way. 12 questions.
Mr. Chairman, that question may also mislead.
May also mislead you.
Yes.
But you are the one that asked. My own was
Mr. Chairman, your answer is what mislead.
Okay. Yes.
So Mr. Chairman, I will not answer again.
Oh. You know, so I don't understand because I thought I helped you with that.
Mr. Chairman, how does this object relate to the minority?
To the minority. I think it's one object that whether you are majority, whether you're minority, you want it to happen if you have a good heart and if you don't like eating alone. In some sense. 13 questions.
Mr. Chairman.
Maybe not so. Yep.
Mr. Chairman, this object you are looking for, has it been in the news of recent?
Oh, of recent. Tries to change a little thing. It's, you know, Nigeria, sometimes we tend to forget it, but we'll bounce back with it. Not of recent, 14 questions. But it's something that I think is a discussion, it's a debate that would never die. It's a chronic debate. It's a debate that it may just be there at the back burner now, but it will bounce back, surely. Probably on the eve of 2019, in the run-up to 2019. 14 questions, panelists.
Mr. Chairman, does this have anything to do with the local government autonomy?
Local government autonomy. Yeah, that's part of it. Not that it has something to do directly, but that's part of it.
Mr. Chairman, are you looking for tenure elongation?
Tenure elongation. Tenure elongation. I'm looking for the reverse, really. 17 questions. Okay. Yeah, that's good. 17 questions. 17 questions.
Mr. Chairman,
17 questions.
are you looking for single term?
Single term.
Single tenure.
Why are you asking? Are you saying single tenure or single term?
Single term.
Single term. So why are you asking me that?
Mr. Chairman is answering you a question.
No. I mean, I'm just wondering. We're discussing tenure elongation. You just come back and say
Mr.
single
Chairman, are
term.
you looking for the word single term?
Why?
Mr. Chairman, it's a
20
question.
questions. Anything can happen.
It's a question. Mr. Chairman, it's a question.
It is one debate Nigerians need to have, considering the cold and hot wars of seeking a second term. We've been looking for single term. We'd like to, at this point, say our bye-byes. We had on the panel, Raphael Edem, and there's also Savior Ekpe, and then, of course, Ivy James. Give it up for them, please. This is Michael Bush, your chairman, saying goodbye.